Hey guys, how are you? So welcome back to 5 Minutes to Fit. I have been on like a total hiatus from really being in my kitchen very much. But this one has been on my mind for a while. This is just a super quick like breakfast egg bake that I wanted to show you guys. It's nothing, groundbreaking, is that the word? No, it's nothing, earth shattering or whatever. I think a lot of people have some sort of egg bake in their arsenal of cooking, but what I wanted to show you today was how to assemble it super quick. Literally, it's just you open up the bag of ingredients and you throw it right in and you scramble the eggs right in there. So it's a really quick time saver. You can literally get it in the oven in under 5 minutes. So want to do this one for you guys. At this point, I am, what is today? Tuesday, Wednesday. I am 27 and a half weeks pregnant with twins. So please do not mind my giant, giant basketball that I have in my tummy at this point. But yeah, we're just gonna do the best we can. Okay, anyway, so let's get into it so we don't waste any time. Let me grab my ingredients. I'm going to get out some butter to line the pan. I'm gonna grab my eggs. I am gonna make an onion, spinach, ham egg bake, casserole, whatever you're gonna call it. So I'm gonna grab the onion, the spinach, and the ham, and I'll meet you right back here. Also, real quick, I'm gonna make this size one. So I actually just bought this pan. I don't have one of these sizes in my kitchen. I only had the big, 9 by 13, I think it was, size. And anytime we make it, it's just my husband and I usually. And then, Gray, my toddler, eats it. But, he doesn't eat all that much. And so I always would end up throwing away, kind of like a quarter of the tray. And so I finally said, why don't I just make a smaller size, save some eggs, save some ingredients. Anyway, so I'm going to make this size. But you are more than welcome to just add more eggs and ingredients to make a 9 by 13 if you're serving a bigger family or, guests in town or anything like that. Okay, so let's grab our ingredients and I'll meet you back here. I hope you can't see my slippers. I'm wearing my husband's slippers right now. Don't ask. They were just there, so I put them on. Okay, so we have a whole bunch of ingredients. Now, first thing that you have to do, and I'll talk through the ingredients as I use them. This is just whatever butter you have in your fridge. You could use olive oil too. I don't know, I use butter. So I'm just gonna take it and in my tray, just kind of quickly line my tray with some butter. Okay, just to help it not stick. It can be a little bit sticky. If you want to, you could line with parchment paper or aluminum foil, but probably parchment paper would work better, but I'm trying to be really good about not using as much parchment paper and aluminum foil anymore, just to save money a little bit, So I'll just do it that way. I might do a little drop of olive oil in here too. Okay. Just to help it keep from sticking. All right, let me grab a trash can. So what I do now to save time, don't mind my giant Costco size eggs. Oh, preheat your oven. If you haven't preheated your oven, do that now. Bake. 350 is fine for this. Take everything out of your oven. If you have a million things in it. Like I usually do. That's part of my kitchen storage is my oven. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to crack my eggs right in because honestly, it saves time. Like I do for everything, right? Try to save time. Ah! So you can just use a fork. That's what I use. I think it's easier. Or you can use, where are all my rags? Oh, great. It's laundry day. I literally have no more rags. Okay, we'll use this. This is so funny on video. Or you can use a whisk. So your choice. So now I just kind of take them, smash all the yolks. Hopefully Gray doesn't wake up with me talking. Smash all the yolks and then just mix them up like this. You know how you would do if you were going to use a separate container? You would just do it like this anyway. So mix them, mix them, mix them. Bloop, 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 bloop. Okay, just try to break up all the yolk and get it in even. If you wanted to, you could also put a little splash of, whatever milk is your choice, like a dairy milk, coconut milk, whatever. You could add a little bit to this. I'm not going to for this size, but for the bigger size, sometimes I do. And it gives it a little bit of flavor, but I'm just not going to do that today. Okay, so that looks mixed enough for me. Save your fork to the side. Now this next step, guys, super easy. Literally, you grab your bag of spinach. It's already washed and ready to go. You know, it's like $2 at most stores. Grab that. Take handfuls over your pan here and just kind of break it up with your hands. Sprinkle it around. Does not need to be perfect, I promise. Spinach cooks down really well in heat, so even if you have a big piece, it's gonna be fine. Okay, so I'll mix that in. Here are my frozen diced onions. So if you've watched any of my other videos where we've used onions, you'll know I absolutely never buy my own onion and cut it anymore. I know that's terrible. Really, guys, seriously. This is not gourmet cooking channel. This is 5 minutes, like quick as you can possibly be to eat something healthy. So frozen diced onions are the way to go. They live in your fridge. I don't ever, where are my scissors? I don't have scissors out. Great, hold on. Maybe I should have organized my kitchen before I made this one. But I always have a bag of these in my fridge. And I just open a little bit, watch. Da-da-da-da. Sprinkle just a little bit, you know, nothing too overpowering. Just enough to kind of cover one layer. Fold it up. Ta-da! Right back in the fridge when I'm done with the video. Okay, so then the last ingredient is going to be a ham. Deli meat is a tricky subject, guys. I was not big into deli meat until I had a toddler. But I found, because, you know, just maybe it's not as healthy. But I found this one is really good that I like. It's, what brand is this? Hormel Natural Choice. This video is not sponsored. I wish it was. Maybe then I'd figure out how to make money off of this. But this is just what I happen to love. The ingredients are water, honey, salt, turbinado sugar, cultured celery powder, and some cherry powder. So it's nitrate free. There's no carrageenan in it. A lot of deli meat guys are going to find carrageenan in it, which is basically just mono and diglycerides, which is basically partially hydrogenated oils. Not good for you, in other words, not natural. But anyway, so this one's really natural. And it's sugar. It's got, oh my gosh, 3 grams of sugar compared to 10 grams of protein. So for myself, for my toddler, not anything that we need to worry about. If you are on Whole30 and you're 100% sugar-free for 30 days, you know, obviously you wouldn't be able to use this one, and I apologize. But for my general everyday life, it's totally fine for us. As far as still something I consider healthy. This is also something Gray eats for lunch a lot. So it's kind of if I know I'm going to be out and about, it's like my go-to lunch for him. I just roll up the ham, and I call them ham roll-ups, and he loves them. Okay, so what I'm going to do for this size, this is the only prep you actually have to do in this video. I'm going to take out maybe 1, 2, 3, 4. I think for this size, 4 is probably plenty, maybe 5. I'll do 4. Okay. So if you're doing a bigger one, maybe take out 6 to 8 slices. I'm going to grab a little knife. All right, so this is the only prep. I don't know if you can actually see my cutting board. Can you see it right here? Okay, so I'm just going to be right here. I put the slices, and I'm literally just going to dice it into, like, you know, little pieces. So sorry, I'm a little out of the frame for that. But so this is the only prep you have to do. A little bit of a quick chop. And you could sub any, am I in the frame here? Yeah. You could sub any type of meat here. Whatever is, if you have sausage on hand, like if you browned up some meat yesterday and you have leftovers, that's actually something I throw in my egg casseroles a lot too. And then especially if you've already cooked it and it's a leftover, it's already prepared. So that's super easy. All right, guys. So just a quick chop. That took me, what, 30 seconds, right? And now this is going to go right in. Mix it up. Okay. So now what we have so far is we did spinach, onion, ham, and I'm just going to now season it with some salt, pepper. I actually have a garlic salt shaker I think I'll use. If I can find it. Alright, sorry. I won't waste your time, guys. I'm sorry. I really should have organized my kitchen before I filmed this one. But this is what I have, is just a nice garlic. This is just garlic powder in here, and this one is salt and pepper already. So this is just going to be garlic, salt, and pepper today. Okay, so shake that right up. I'm almost out of my salt and pepper mix. Okay. And this one is just a little garlic. Not too much, because Gray hopefully will eat this. He doesn't love a ton of garlic. Alrighty. And you can add a bunch of other seasonings. You could do like some Italian seasoning. You could do, you know, oregano, parsley, whatever seasonings that you know that you like. Seasoning blends are my favorite. I just got an Italian seasoning blend again, so maybe I'll throw that in there. But anyway, okay, so once you have everything in there, however you want to season it, you just take it and you just mix it up. So use your fork again and mix it up to get it all evenly dispersed. Get the seasonings in there. Okay, kind of get your onions to the bottom, and it's, you know, any heavy object will fall and the spinach kind of stays on top. Now, I keep mine without any cheese when I first bake it. You know, for the most part, we try not to eat a ton of cheese. Gray doesn't like cheese at all. I've tried to give it to him. He doesn't even like it. Okay, so that's mixed enough in my opinion. Fork and spoon. So literally now, guys, this is gonna get thrown in the oven and bake for this size probably. Usually I bake it for about 45 to 60 minutes. I just kind of keep an eye on it. Towards the end, I'll set my timer for about 40 minutes. This size will probably bake a little quicker. I'll set my timer for 35 minutes for this one and just check on it. Probably end up cooking it another 10 minutes for 45 total. But yeah, so that's it. So easy. How quick was that to prepare? And now this will give us a nice healthy breakfast or snack, a good protein breakfast or snack for, you know, a little bit, a few days. Again, you can make a bigger one if you need to. All right, guys, thank you so much. Here, do you want to see Belly again? Whoop, whoop. Belly, belly. Okay, I'll talk to you soon. Bye, everyone. Have a great day.